Okay, so what is he doing? I don't know, he just came in mumbling and started going through the boxes. All the boxes? Yes, all the boxes. Even the ones marked religious supplies? All the boxes means all the boxes. What's in those boxes, Fundy? Religious supplies. Uh-huh. But if somehow when he went looking through them, he found a bunch of nude sunbathing photos of me and Raul and a bunch of DVDs in nondescript black cases marked naughty prep school boys, then I don't know how that stuff got there. 'Cause that stuff doesn't exist. But if it does, and he finds it, then it's, a miracle? Yeah, a porn miracle. Hey guys, what's Professor Dunderhead doing? He's going through all the boxes in the garage looking for something. All the boxes? Gentlemen, you are no doubt curious as to why I am conducting a thorough search of this garage. Did you find anything? Yes. And it would appear that all four of you store your pornography here. Yup, it's kind of like a porn vault. If you have any porn you want to store here, you're more than welcome. There's no need. I downloaded all of my pornography onto some wetware that I have implanted into my brain. I have 24-hour on-demand pornography whenever and wherever I want it. So that's why you stare off into space sometimes. Indeed. But I am not here to discuss our masturbatory habits, gentlemen. I am searching for one of my prototypes. Now that Dunder Labs has been restored and organized, I find that we are one invention short. And you thought it might be here? During the Arbiter occupation, I did use this garage as a makeshift lab, and I was hoping that perhaps it got lost in here. Alas, it is not. I hope someone hasn't walked off with it. Why, what is it? Some kind of energy weapon, or death laser, or weather machine? Or maybe a helmet that lets you control animals? Or vegetables? Oh, I bet it was some sort of rocket pack, or maybe like a sex robot, or a sex robot with a rocket pack so you can fly around and get all sexually gratified. Spare me your hackneyed stereotypes from the science fiction genre. We scientists aren't all crazy geniuses who invent deadly devices like you would find in your comic books or serialized adventure shorts. Sorry, Professor. What is it that you lost? A time machine. A time machine. Well, to be specific, the engine to what would be a time-space distortion device capable of transporting a vessel to another moment within the fabric of space-time. So a time/space machine. Yes, I suppose that description works for someone of your intellect. I call it the omnidirectional chrono-displacement engine. Does it work? Indeed. We have just loaded the engine onto our flight vehicle. It was then that I noticed that the prototype, as well as the original schematics, were missing. Well, I hope you just haven't checked all your coat pockets, cause if someone else has their hands on it, it could mean big trouble. Hence my concern and thorough searching of this garage. What? What kind of trouble could be caused by Dunderbutt's time doohickey? Well, someone could travel back in time and alter the timeline, irrevocably changing the present. It's a pretty standard sci-fi trope, Fundy. Yeah, I mean, some goober goes back in time, buys a candy bar and eats it, then he returns back to the present and discovers that because he ate a candy bar, chickens rule the world. Chickens do rule the world. Oh. Nope, I still don't get it. Dunderhead invented a fuck-up-everybody's shit machine, and now it's possible that someone may use that machine to fuck up everybody's shit. Got it. If this thing is so dangerous, why did you invent it in the first place? 'Cause I wanted to see if it could be done. That's the problem with you brainiacs. You're all the time with the scientific discovery and never with the maybe inventing the atom bomb is a bad thing, or hey, maybe we shouldn't cross a shark with a porcupine. A shark and a porcupine, you say? Interesting. You're doing it now! You science types are all the same, discovering and inventing stuff, but never thinking about the possible consequences that it'll have with us normal people. You guys should only invent good stuff. and do science stuff that benefits humanity, like tastier mayonnaise, or new colors for the rainbow, or, I don't know, new chicken tender shapes. I'm sorry, but I don't remember seeing anything that says that scientific investigation must prove beneficial to society. I always felt that scientific inquiry was a good thing, that the more that science discovered, the better off we were. Science has made our lives better. The pursuit of discovery is a noble thing. Name one thing that science has done to improve my life. Medicine, clothing, heat, communications, food, pretty much everything. You got lucky. I say that scientists are still kind of evil. Sure, they invent some nice things like the internet and microwave popcorn, but they only ever do it to line their pockets with filthy lucre. No, it's not. The pursuit of knowledge has improved our lives, and it's every scientist's goal to give what they discover to help move society forward. Yeah, I'm sorry, gentlemen, but you are all wrong. Well, at least in my case. See? I told you! He meant all of us. What do you mean, Dunderhead? Now, I am certain that there are scientists out there that science their hearts out in an effort to benefit humankind and improve civilization. Just as there are scientists out there who want to make a buck. But as for me, I just want to make discoveries and to learn. I view my scientific inquiries as being as neutral as possible. So you invent things just to see if you can do it? As well as to see what new questions arise. You don't think that's really dangerous? I mean, if this time thingamabob of yours has fallen into the wrong hands, the world could be in a lot of trouble. Yeah, ethics. Ever heard of those, Dunderhead? Instead of inventing your time gadget, you should have thought about what could happen. If I had to stop and consider how my discoveries could potentially be used for evil by ne'er-do-wells, I would never invent anything. In fact, no scientist anywhere would invent anything. And how is a scientist supposed to know how a scientific discovery could be misused? I don't know, they just should. I mean, you had to know that people would use your time machine for stupid crap. Perhaps, but the potential knowledge gained outweighed that risk. Says you? Indeed. Gentlemen, science cannot be done by group consensus. I want to conduct my research, and I cannot be held responsible for what people do with my findings, nor should I restrict my curiosity because of what might happen. Yeah, science should be allowed to explore. You want to blame scientists for bad things when what it really boils down to is what other people do with what scientists discover. Oh, no you don't. If scientists would just leave their noses on their faces instead of poking them into all the nooks and crannies of creation, things would be better. Yeah, better. Starvation, rampant disease, and insular societies with no way to effectively communicate or interact via electronic media or modern transportation sounds awesome. What do you guys think? Are scientists to blame when scientific discoveries screw up our lives? Or should scientists be blameless and the responsibility be laid on those who exploit science for money or power? Or is it a little bit from column A and a little bit from column B? Comment down in the internet aggression section. So a time machine, huh? Indeed. I intended to travel through space-time to impartially observe the beginning of the universe, the formation of our galaxy, and other monumental events in history. That's cool. I'd want to go to the future, and if it's really nice, I'd stay there. By nice, you mean like Star Trek, right? Exactly. Well, I would want to go to the events of social change. You know, Selma, Stonewall. Yeah, sounds like a blast. I would want to go back in time and rub elbows with all the biblical mucky mucks. You know, Mo-Man, Adam, Nono and his boat, and of course, Jay Sizzle. Prepare to be disappointed. So, do you need help finding this time-space thingy? I do, gentlemen. Such a device in the wrong hands could have dire consequences to not just us, not just to the Earth, but perhaps to the universe itself. Are you done staring dramatically? I am! Hello my fellow Opinion Villagers, today is Friday, July 17th, 2015, and it's Eid al-Fitr, I think. Wrong Way Corrigan Day, and Yellow Pig Day. Famous dead people who are celebrating their birthdays today are comedy pioneer and actress Phyllis Diller, and movie tough guy James Cagney. And now on to your questions. First up, Great Pirate Solomon asks, intimate question for anyone. Have you been down too long in the midnight sea? Oh, and what's becoming of me? Oh, I get it. You think that if you use those lyrics, you'll get one of us to sing Holy Diver. Well, it won't work. Ride the tiger. You can see his stripes, but you know he's clean. Oh, don't you see what I mean? Damn it! Damn you, Great Pirate Solomon! George Erickson asks, intimate question for AJ. How scientifically accurate is spirit science?
Let me put it this way. I know people who believe the Earth is hollow and dinosaurs and Nazis live there with gray aliens, and they know that spirit science is full of shit. Do you know how scientifically wrong you have to be for those guys to mock you?
Robin Goodfellow asks, intimate question for Mabel. Would you tell me what time Trudeau usually finishes recording his segment, and by which door he is wont to leave the studio? Stay right where you are, Mabel. Okay, that's it. Remember, if you have a question you want to ask Intimate Questions, leave it down below in the comment section. Until next time, my carnal Commodores, this has been Jason with a D. Oh, hey, you bunch of jokes. It's time for me to shout out another channel for you guys to go to subscribe to. And this week, we're shouting out this guy, Hate Me Productions. He's got a character on there called the Branch Manager, and he's got a grumbling voice, and he kind of looks like us. I don't know, maybe we should sue him. What do you mean we don't got a copyright on puppets? I thought we were the only puppets on YouTube, and then I see this guy and there's puppets there. Well, there ain't a whole lot of puppet channels. Huh? Oh. I was just told that no one can hear anybody off camera because they ain't mic'd. And that talking to someone off camera kinda defeats the purpose of being entertaining. Like I'm supposed to just, sit here, make a couple of jokey jokes, call all you guys jokes, and I don't know, dance around maybe like a monkey. Is that what you want? For me to dance around like a little monkey? Just bounce up and down? Maybe I should poop on the floor and then pick up the poop and throw it at the camera. Would you like that? Alright. Anyways, this guy has been watching this show for a really long time. And it's about time that we pay people back for their loyalty. So go to his channel, sub to it, like him, become his best friend. Marry his sister maybe. I don't care if you're a boy or a girl. Everybody go propose to his sister if he has one. And if he doesn't have one, force his parents to adopt one so he's not so alone. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna make a whole bunch of other really weirdo demands. Why not make a dinosaur for him out of DNA you find? Or backwards engineer one from a chicken, and then give him that. What else can I make him do that's crazy? Why don't you find out where he lives and paint him blue after you subscribe, and you say, I was told to do this by a rat on YouTube, because that's not crazy. How much longer do I have to keep shouting this guy out? Go to Hate Me Productions and sub. Bye. Hey everybody, it's me, Count Funky Chicken, and this is my friend Monty of the Knights Templar.
No, I'm not, and no, you aren't.
Then I am Mondo the Magic Dishpan, and you are my sidekick Flopsy.
No and no.
How about Captain Pitstain and the Incredible Inedible?
Again, no.
Oh, so we're just boring old Oswald in name frame, huh?
Yup.
We still gonna do the shoutouts?
Of course. The Feathered Snake.
Hey, I knows what you're called. You're one of them Quetzalcoatl Monkapuguses. That, the ones that those Aztec dudes worshipped?
Ex-anime reporter.
I'm gonna be an anime reporter. Watch this. This just in. Anime characters' mouth was super small until they started yelling and then it got super big. Also, confusing sex stuff where nobody kisses, but there are a lot of panty shots. And now, yelling and punching.
Grape Jelly Gamer.
There are video games made out of grape jelly? I don't know if I could control myself long enough to finish the game before I spread it on a bread and ate it.
Going Nova.
Thanks for letting me know so I can get far enough away before you go total Nova and start with the blowing upping all over your place.
It's BizBuzz.
Hey BizBuzz, it's me. Boring, old, dumb name Oswald. Okay, all done.
You really wanted to use pretend names today, huh?
Yeah, for, fun and for like a change.
Okay, whatever names you want, we'll use.
Yay! I am Mistress Spanks Your Butt, and you will be Naughty Parts the Slave Boy. Except those.
Oh, Trudeau here with even more suggestions for what you could have done instead of watching YouTube. Cowboy says, instead of watching this, I could have been practicing for my melee tournament tomorrow, where I will get so wasted that I will lose all of my money in hopeless money matches. Oh well, at least I have a diabetic friend to drive me home. Hopefully I don't kill someone like last time. Call my puff stupid again, Matt. Wait, are you saying that you killed someone driving home or that you killed someone in the tournament? If it's the latter, can you tell me what buttons to press on the controller to execute that finishing move? Swearing Ape says, instead of watching Opinion-Ville, I could have... Oh, damn, I'm going to have to pause Opinion-Ville. The Marx Brothers 1933 classic Duck Soup is on TV. Meet Jason would understand. Well, I'm not Meet Jason, am I? So go fuck yourself. What, too harsh? Lifelong Learner says, instead of watching puppets argue, I could have been teaching my poodle not to eat cat poop, and bird poop, and rabbit poop. To her, poop is that utterly delicious thing that she cannot live without, like salted caramel ice cream is for me. Well, I was hungry, and apparently so is your cat. So hungry that she's eating poop. Maybe you should feed your cat more before she graduates to the next level of poop eating. Your poop? Is this really how we're ending the show this week?